Hello, darlings. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, wear your masks, and here's the video. Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here from BRC Nails. Today I am going to show you the piercing kit that will be on sale in my store, my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop, BRCNailsTipsxPieces, it opens this Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. A girl is nervous. A girl is nervous. I am not even gonna lie. But anyways, if y'all don't know, I love my piercings. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, before we get into the kit itself, these two nails I prepared using different Love Carry products. The purple is the Deep Purple Dip Powder, and the nude color is one of their gel polishes. It is L008, and the purple is the Deep Purple Dip Powder. I did use the little tray that they had sent me as well. It did save me a little bit of cleanup on the desk, so I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, so now back to this. First, I want to show you there are going to be other jump ring sets available besides this kit. So let me throw up some pictures. Okay, first up we have the 4 sets of increasing or decreasing size. There's an 8mm, there's 4 8mm, 4 6mm, and 4 4mm. And there is the silver. The middle is a gunmetal, and then there's the copper on the other side. Then I have these two, they're braided ones, and then on the left and the other one are white gold, and they're the same thing, 8mm, 6mm, 4mm. Now all of those are going to be $2.29 a piece. So, you know, the other ones you get less because they were more expensive. So that's the deal with those. Alright, so let's dig into this kit. So when you get the kit, it will come in an organza bag, whether it's the navy or like a lime green color. Those are the ones that they had in the size, so that's what I got. Okay, so you're going to get a piercer, and there's going to be tape around it. There is a tack with like a flower on the end, and I'll show you why you need that. But I don't want anybody pricking themselves by mistake because, you know, it is a tack, so I definitely wanted to point that out. Next is the actual nail piercer itself. Now the top spins and it, you know, and the actual piercer part is on the inside. So when you're storing it, you would close it like that, and then when you're using it, you flip it over and just turn it on the other side. And the top just turns and turns and turns because it helps you with, this is mine. I didn't want to use one of those, so this is my personal one. And this comes with these jump rings, colored jump rings. They're all 6mm. I feel like that is the best size for me personally when I want just one ring. I always go for the 6. So it comes with 4 of each of these colors. There's purple, pink, blue, green, rose gold, black, white gold, and gold. And then these are, you get 10 silver. So, you know, they are reusable if you're not using them on other people. So I did, like I said, I used the dip powder and then the gel polish from Love Carry. Their link is always in my description box, so please check that out. Their store has some pretty awesome items. So of course you can only do it this way when you're piercing on a press-on tip. Miss Katherine Ford will be showing how to do it on an extension. I do not recommend you doing it on your own personal nail. People have done it, but I wouldn't recommend it. So the easiest way to do it with a press-on is literally to take the tool, put the nail on the thing, and just go into it. And as you're turning the barrel of it to make the drill part turn, that little thing on the top that's always turning, that's what gives you the support to push through the actual nail itself. Because otherwise it would just be burning, right? Because you're trying to turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. And if it didn't have that top, you know, it would be a lot harder to do, a lot harder. So here is where the thumbtack comes in, wall tack, whatever you want to call it. Most of the jump rings are thicker than the hole that the nail piercer will put there. So because it's a plastic tip, and I've done this on extensions as well, you know, you can stretch it out with the tack and fit the jump ring in there, because even if you get the ones from like Michael's or Walmart or what have you, most likely they're not going to fit in the hole that the piercer puts. That's normal. It's just how it is. They just come in that one size and that's it. So now to apply them, I am taking one of the black jump rings, the 6mm ones that would come in the kit. And those are partly open already. They came that way, so I wasn't going to sit there and close them all up for you to just open them again. So I left them open, but they are not quite wide enough, not open wide enough. So take 2 different pairs of pliers. You want to grab each end of the jump ring, and you want to go forwards and backwards and then a little bit apart. That is the best method for me, and it makes me able to do it very, very quickly. Then you do the opposite once you get it through the actual hole. You know, you just twist it back the other way, and if it's not squeezed together, you can just very slowly take one set of tweezers and grab it on either side and just push it so it meets. It won't fall off, don't worry. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you the multiple piercing so that you can see how it looks with these other sets of rings. The colored ones are only going to come in the kit for now, so just so you know. And I'm going to do the same thing with these. I really wanted to show you how the drill works on my hand, but it doesn't really work like that. Like, I can't get the camera to show that, you know, because, yeah, it's like working in my hand, so it's blocked. But I did want to show this part up close, too, because I didn't want people to freak out and think, oh, no, there's a mark on the inside, or it looks like this, I didn't do it right, because how it looks close up and how it looks in pictures ends up totally different. It's kind of like the same with foil. You know, looking at it closely, it looks like a mess, but when you take pictures, it looks perfect, right? So I am just going through the same method that I did the first time. I am, you know, I'm eye-guessing the space between them, but the most important thing when you're doing this is you want to make sure that you're not too close to the edge of the nail itself, because you don't want it to crack, like the actual plastic nail itself crack. So you want to make sure you're in on the side a bit, because you don't want, like I said, you don't want to put it too close to the edge, because then it can break or chip, and then, you know, you lose the ring and it looks a hot mess. So and I go through one side when I drill it, and then I go back through the other and, you know, move it around so that I can get that extra debris off. Every once in a while, the gel polish will crack and I'll have to paint a new nail. It doesn't happen very often, but it's all my heavy hand probably. So here I am pushing the push pin back through it to stretch it out, because especially the 8mm ones, they're not going to fit in that. They never do. So I'm sorry about my raspy voice. It's just allergies have been, ugh. So I'm just cleaning off all the debris here, because you want to make sure that after doing all this, the jump ring is actually going to fit in there. can you please hit the like button if you are still watching this video? Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you can catch all my uploads when I have new videos, whether they be about the Etsy shop or they're just, you know, videos of me doing my thing. Leave a comment, let a girl know you were here, and yeah. So I am doing the same thing with the jump rings. I am grabbing the jump ring on either side of the opening, and I am pulling it front and back and widening it just a little bit. You know, with the smaller one, it's the most difficult because it's the smallest, so, you know, less surface area and all that. And I decided to use the gunmetal ones on this, and I used the black on the first ones. So you could definitely see the difference between the black and the gunmetal. And if you put the gunmetal next to the silver, you can see that difference too. So I wouldn't call these jump rings black though. Anyways. So I did zoom in, so I might be out of frame more than I'd like to because I kind of forgot I zoomed in. But this is what I was talking about. You could take the single pliers and just squeeze very gently, and that's it. And it's on there. And of course, since it's the smallest one, it will have the less movement and the least movement and everything. Now I'm doing the same thing with the 6mm. You know, side to side, or front to back and side to side. Because if you just stretch it out wide, a lot of times you can't get it back into the right circular shape. It ends up lopsided, or at least it does for me. So that's why I do it this way. And it's a little finicky, as you can see. Not to mention, I have my little needle nose pliers here, but the other ones, they have like a lock in the grip. So like once I squeeze it tight, I have to like shift my hand to unlock it for it to open a little bit. So yeah, and I just have not, every time I go to like Walmart or whatever, I just don't think that I need another set of regular pliers. So, you know, it's a little struggle. But here we go again, last time. You know, and you want to do it gently because, like I said, if you end up like wrenching it, it won't look circular. It'll look like oblong or just very, very weird. So, and I do stop and I put it in the hole with my fingers every time. I don't try to do it with the tweezer or with the pliers because that's just extra headache. Yeah, dropsies all over the place. You know how we do. You know how we do over here. And then we're doing the opposite motion, front to back again. And then we're just going to close it with the one set. Oh, I guess I wasn't quite there. Yeah, and just tap it together to make sure it won't fall. And that's it. That's a triple piercing for you right there. Easy peasy. So the store will be opening Wednesday. BRCNailsTipsxPieces. The link will be in the description box. The stuff will not be listed until Wednesday. So there's nothing there at the moment. But I really hope you guys come by, and I've shown most of the stuff that I have. There are a few other little things that I didn't put in the videos. But once I got these in, I had to do it because, y'all, I love my piercing, and I'm so happy to be able to bring it to other people and show them at the same time how to use it. Because I know so many people that are like, oh, I wish I had that. I wish I know how to do that. So here you go. You could have it. $6.99 for the kit. And like I said, it comes with the drill itself, the push pin, 4 of each color of the 6mm jump rings, and 10 silver 6mm jump rings. All the other jump ring sets are $2.29. The number of pieces is different depending on the cost to myself. So yeah, you can have your own little piercing here, and I hadn't seen any colored jump rings around, so you know I had to snag them bitches and get them out here for y'all because they're just fire. They're just fire. So I did use some of that green netting that glows in the dark on the Beetlejuice Hillbilly Sister collab. So that is also in my playlist if you want to see how to use fabric, and especially use that glow fabric for Halloween. Yes, I'm so excited for everything and hella nervous. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.